Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks to stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The first carry for the Legend.
Oh, boy, you could have been going for 6. Last line of defense right there.
6. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Check. Go. Check 99. Check 99. 36 power.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he takes
that's that 2-4-5, bro.
into the end zone.
I've been on it.
And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
I ain't going to blitz you the whole game. I ain't going to be like that. But that blitz is money right there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
You hold out 1 more second, you got to die.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And from the 25,
it's a safe run, D.
It
ain't safe for that stretch.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
I should have known you was going back to that. You got to X catch those, Jasper. If you possession catch him, you'll catch him. He'll slide his feet across that sideline. So when you go to catch a corner route, always hit X, hold X. And they'll slide their feet.
Here's Thomas Morstead.
That's a dot right there if you don't, if you hold it. Damn, I should have ran away from your ass.
A good return there.
I ran right
13
to you.
yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
This is my new money scheme right here. Little something. Just a little something.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
14,
From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right. Got a man, it's Randy Moss.
You had a good user on that too.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
What? 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Check. 19. Watch the shit. Well enough. Shit. He's checking. Crash.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. What a play that
Jasper, can you hear me?
turns out to be 36 yards.
All right. Did you hear what I said with the corner routes?
They'll try and run forward with
You got to hold the hold X when you go to catch them, so that way they can possession catch it and they'll slide their feet like they'll do the toe tap
And the Cowboys, they
on the
push
side. Yeah, it
early
ain't
on.
gonna
They
count.
have all facets
But
of
if
the
you
game
hold it,
working in
they'll
tandem.
slide their
Yeah,
feet.
you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams.
I'm still working with that Saints offense. Little money
I don't know
plays.
if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams
good
plays,
catch. Oh, he dropped it.
right?
You gotta
They
hold it.
have a script to start the ball game. And
Always
typically
want-
those
well, not
scripts go
always.
between
That could've
12
been a
and
good rack.
25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, he pushed me out of
Picked up by
bounds. Too.
Jalen Ramsey. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
I got you, son. Zebra. Bang. Go, 14. Check 15. One left. Do it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And nearly
Oh, that was
picked it
cover
off.
2 shield. I didn't know you
He
had
a
cover
chance
2
to
card
come
right
down with
there.
that in the end zone,
I
but
threw
it'll
it
wind up
anyway.
just being incomplete.
That was a cover 2 shield. I seen it the last second, bro.
Never force the ball
Holding that
into
safety
double
low.
coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Check 24. Check 24. Check. Safe.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson being chased out left. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
45. Touch 50. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Shoot. Watch the safety creep.
Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got him in, it's Brown.
I just kind of lobbed that one up there.
In the red zone just inside the 20. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. And he's caught. Touchdown.
Clicked off. We can start over. We ain't got to play that one. We can start over. That was that's 21 in the first. We ain't gonna do that. Oh, man. Are you doing deep halves or no? That was bad right there. I sent you an invite. Oh, man. Yeah. I wouldn't take so much stuff. Just take All right, that bouncer.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game
No,
where
we're
the
gonna come back
defenses,
Tuesday
they need
morning.
to be on their
We got
toes. Because you got
two nights. We're gonna
quarterbacks
stay
here,
2 nights.
yes, they can
So
throw the
tomorrow
football, but
night,
they can also run it very
yeah, we're
well,
gonna stay
too.
tomorrow night, Monday
Mobile
night.
quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to
Just in
tell
case
the
they got like
quarterbacks, stay
they gonna
in
push
the
my drug
pocket.
test
We
and
don't want
everything
you
through or
outside of
something
it
like
at
that
all.
on second.
Nowadays,
Yeah,
that
third
mobility,
for the
truly
third
an
little
asset,
part of
and
everything.
people are game planning for
But I'll
it.
be
As
starting
a
to work
scout
with them.
told me
I'm
recently,
ready to go make that money, man. I
actually
ain't gonna bullshit
working
you.
with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
Good juke.
Looks like he had green on that play.
You juke the hit
Pretty
stick
nice
in the
work
middle.
defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Try some
Denzel
different
Ward, the number 4
defense.
pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson eluding the pressure right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go.
Oh, I dumbed out. Oh, he dumbed out. Go get him, 29. Oh, he dumbed out. Oh, come on, yeah. All right. I ain't going to cover 2 no more after this, bro. Cover 2 is dead to me. Oh, hell no. Cover 2 is man. They wrong for that. Let's see what Dion can do real quick. Come on, Dion. Let's juice up. Juice up, Dion. About to be glitchy. Let's stick you out here.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, man. That went too fast. Who is that?
Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Oh, yeah, and here we go. Here we go again. He can't hang. He's not gonna check. You got tight. Spot that. Kill. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On first down, Wilson forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
I know I got 2 feet in.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Oh, what?
The incomplete pass leads to
I know
second
for a
and 10
fact
from
I
the
got 2
25.
feet in right there. They playing me.
Mike, check. 59. You look. Jam. Left pass.
Wilson now to throw again. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Okay.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. 14. No.
Now Wilson operating from the gun. Dancing to his left. He's going deep. Oh, wide open. Complete.
Ooh, had to send that bomb up one time.
Panthers touchdown.
He played that corner route.
Brown.
Left that streak wide open.
75 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
See, I'm going to hit the corners. I'm going to hit the corner route if I can. But if you let that corner route go, you know what's coming behind them. We had tied up one time.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7.
And that's going to beat any coverage, bro. Cover 3, cover 4, cover 2, whatever you use. Cover 1 definitely because you're going to cover 1 as
be
man.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Third and long. It's Wilson. They set up the screen to Bo.
Oh, snap.
The screen good for 6,
Bo got a little
but it's
twitch
not
on
enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
It was.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big.
Make it 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is met in his track. To throw is Wilson. On 3rd down. Flushed out. And open, it's Moss complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
36 power.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down.
Oh, come on, 75.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. Thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
They let him go to block
he'll
too
get
soon.
this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Saquon Barkley running right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
All right.
From 17 yards out, and the Panthers have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall.
Damn, Jasper, I think I got you again, bro. This one.
You got a lot to do with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
I am.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On the stop was Aaron Donald. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
There you go.
Side complete. That's
your tight offset now.
First down there on a pickup of 25. Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. He'll hit Jackson complete.
Oh, my God, bro.
The ball comes out, and will they call it a touchback? No,
that boy, Bo Jackson, just stiff-armed the life out of somebody,
golden
bro.
scoring opportunity. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
That shit there is crucial.
Check 3. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Slam.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. There's Wilson to throw.
Good, whatever you got right
Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from
that's how you gonna play me this time. Okay. I gotta get my. That's how you gonna play me this time, man. Don't truck my people and stiff arm me down to the ground, huh?
First half.
Right. I gotta give me a dot right here.
At 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Right now.
That worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Check 3. Hey, alert. Check 9.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense
That's
or the
how you
defense?
feel,
Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. Oh, this is
I had him too.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, 0-0-0. Back.
Operating from the gun. Wilson being chased out left. Now he'll got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line.
Also, you jump back on his safety.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Check 33. Let's go. Hey, check 32. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check nickel. Hey, alert 3.
Here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Hey, 0-0-0.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in.
That was open field. He going for all 99 of them.
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
All right, Jasper, can't they just score no more, man?
Gonzalez now to add the extra
No
point.
more scores. My bazooka's active now, too. I can hit the deep ball.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside
that's
kick.
It right there, bro. Oh, that's too deep.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
Yeah. It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
You got 10 seconds.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, Wilson.
Oh, that's me.
It's going to be incomplete. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Nah, I broke on that ball already.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go down. 40. I got you. 12.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Oh, bro, what the fuck is that?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Watch the whip. Check.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
He's checking. There. Alert 3. Switch. Shift. Bang. Go.
Wilson going to throw again. Forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Give me an arm put out the way.
Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down.
You know how to get up out of that try.
I tried. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
You play a good game right now, Jasper. You finally getting your defense there. Sitting there, heat though, I see you.
Second half action underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
Boy,
the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility.
It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Saquon Barkley, 85 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Man.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on second half no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
You can
this
see
is
mine.
fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Dad.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Boy, we didn't hit you like that.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He'll get 15 and a Saints
I
first
think he
down.
give him too many yards in that
Running lanes
stretch.
were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Alert. Slow down.
Wilson now operating from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt.
Ooh, put you on the field goal range. He's got that.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 24, Wilson.
Oh, he moused me. Oh, he moused me.
21 yards.
Almost not fair.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Wilson. This is caught.
Got me again.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking.
Pressure now, and he's going to go.
Let's go. So Rundy is a killer, Jasper.
Ryan Shazier. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Wilson steps away to his left.
He dropped it. I should have passed let him left. Fuck.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading.
That was my dot right there, Jasper. For real.
They had to fly to send the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And they'll catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
I'll take it.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Good defense.
Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Packers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
I see that ball come out.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead.
Damn,
they did exactly
I couldn't get the touchdown regular. They give it to me like that.
The extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Damn. That's an uncontrollable mistake, though, so we can't count that as a mistake.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put
I got picked up. Oh, if he's got a good stick right here. Oh, y'all better tackle us.
Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check it back. Check it back.
Here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
That was lucky.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
One left. 40's a mutt. Well, 14. You remember me. Let's go. Hey. Switch.
From the gun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here I come.
Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Tighten up. Jam. No. Touch 50.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing on 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Till we block shit now here.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Now it's Wilson. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You nasty dude.
Not totally home free yet,
Hey,
but it's
little bit
looking
over here
good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bro.
Check 26. Big Ed. Check. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Smart that, smart that. He's coming.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for the Panthers. 49 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
Oh, that's perfect.
What a performance.
Let's go.
That
was perfect right there, Jasper. I got you on that one.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Under 10, 10. Slam, slam, slam. Check 3, check 3.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take
Dawson's
a shot
playing
right
good
away
coverage
for
right
the
here.
end zone. And it's knocked
Dawson's
away.
playing one-on-one with him the whole time, bro.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Y'all playing the wrong football. He's crashing. Good job right there. Watch 20. Tempo. Check, 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 check.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson being chased out left.
Oh, come on. You're the first one out of bounds, first one.
He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Oh, come
on. So this will
on.
be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Hey. You guys listen. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Saquon Barkley.
Oh, I never juked him. Oh, boy, I took a shot right there on a good
His
try.
guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
45 is the mark. Let's go, D-Tigers. Let's go, D-Tigers. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike. Got it. Hey, alert. Watch the twig. Watch the 25. Check 3. Tight dog. Good cut.
Wilson wants to throw it. Forced out to his left.
I knew you weren't going to play it.
Another 6.
Jasper, I knew you weren't going to play it, bro.
Blowout continues.
Once you saw me take off like I was going to run.
The PAT.
Hey, babe. He pooping. A whole lot. But let him finish.
They
Let
just
him
add
finish.
on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, I missed that mistake.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for the final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
They take a great look at that scoreboard, realize how poorly everything
he
went
worked it,
today,
bro.
coaching, playing, the whole deal.
Oh, tackle him!
Races down the right side.
Oh, he worked.
Touchdown.
Jasper, this nigga ran over the enforcers. Two of them, bro. Come on, man.
72 yards.
That's what I'm doing. See, you should have been doing that Bo Jackson the whole game. I've never run a 3-3-5, though. I'm stay out there 3-3-5. Oh, that could have been the end of my career. Should be the end of
So
my career.
despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here
Damn.
comes the
You got to know how
onside
to kick
kick.
these, but I know how to kick them. You got to flip the accuracies around.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team.
Oh, he
does
dropped
its
it.
job. Oh, the Saints recovered it.
Oh,
No,
no, that's DVA.
Great job by the kick team there to get the
You
football, but
cheated.
also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Oh, you cheating, Jasper.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. They'll run here with Bo. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. On third down, here's Bo. And a broken tackle helps lead
This
to
is
a first down
crazy,
gain.
bro. Bo Jackson is still good. He's still good. Go to goal line. Goal line is hard to stop. I seen a dude do it online, bro. It's hard to stop. Power O. That's all he was doing. You had a decent quarterback rating for the first time, bro, in a long time. You was hitting some dots. You only threw 2 picks and you gave up the run. I mean the pass. You ran for 129 too. We ain't giving up 100 yards like that rushing. Yeah, he still got it. That's why I was telling you I want to get Bo Jackson, hold on to him until the ultimate ticket come out. I mean, not golden. I mean the ultimate legend come out. That's whenever you want to keep that Bo Jackson. Like right now, my defense offense is set. My offense ain't gonna go up until I get Sprinter 10 out of 10. What is it? Sprinter 30 of 30 and Brawler 30 of 30, and then put 2 offensive chems. So I'm not even worried about that right now. I got that Cook yesterday, that punter. That punter has 95 kick power. Now, if I pay another $50K, I can get the 95 punter, which is 2 overalls better. But what's the point? He only gets +1 kick power. So I'm going to leave that alone. Now, I want to try out Deion Jones. But then again, I don't really need him because I already got my linebackers set for the year. Oh, man. Oh, what's with you? This little funky ass 50K or 60K I'm sitting on, bro, burning my pockets up. That Jalen Ramsey plays real good, bro. I like his stats too. He plays well. 99 man, 99 zone, 99 press. with a 98 play rate. Let me see. Julius Peppers needs an ultimate legend. I mean, a golden ticket. If we could, bro, I'd make a Julius Peppers golden ticket, bro. He'll have 99 block shed, 99 finesse, 99 uh, power move. And I give him like 95 speed. 6'7", shit, use a guard. I am hoping for a Dez Bryant golden ticket, though. Somebody gonna make Dez Bryant for us. And EA better put it where you can throw up the X on your touchdowns. Because we did MUT Master too. If you did MUT Master, I think you should get a free golden ticket. If so, we good. You gotta finish your stuff up though. Let me go run to the restroom real quick. You wanna run this bitch back or no? Alright. Mexican though. I'm eating on the tortilla. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. Alright. That Bo Jackson, I want that Bo Jackson back, bro. Hey, nasty or what? Oh yeah. Crazy thing is, at 95 with a brother, he's just as fast as Saquon. I don't know. I hope so. I hope he does. Why? I'm about to say why. You think Eric Dickerson bad? What you taste Bo Jackson running you over? Woo-wee. 99 trucking. Watch. So I'm gonna go up in here, go help her change this diaper. I'm gonna get my behind that shower and get in that bed, bro. We gotta be up early. Oh yeah. Shit, alright, Cap. I'm gonna let you make it, bro. I'll hit you up when I get there tomorrow. Man. Take it easy, bro. Y'all be safe tomorrow. Oh yeah, you too. Alright now. Jasper.